Alright, let's see what happens this turn. Looks like he's pushed in a little bit, but not much. Can probably beat that back a little bit, and then can do a route chain, kill that. And as long as I end up on that square, he'll have to move out and won't be able to hit me with ranged units, so. Alright. This can now start hitting here, which is great. Okay, pretty nice. That square is covered. Probably poke this forward a little bit. Get reach on that. Plug this so he can't hit the back line. Heal this up. That'll auto heal. That'll auto heal. Keep pulling this one forward. I'm gonna force march it. Covers the square ahead. That's flat. Covered as a hill. Oh, he can hit there. With what? With that one, since it's on the hill. I don't want that. I just move here. Nice. Cover that gap. Move this one up. I want the worker. Alright. Nice little road. Doesn't quite get there. Don't think I need to force march it. I'm gonna move that. I cut off the flank. Better spot that hill. Put another one on this hill in a second. Okay. I think I have to take the money hit in Jealous, because Jealous is 40 opinion where, yeah. Vengeful, I think, can start getting them trying to assassinate you. So, not good. You can build ballista now. Yeah. Which are strong against infantry. That might be worth building. Take cartography. Build a temple. Temple there. Monastery. Do have windmills now. Watermill. Keep building quarries. I'll hold off that temple for next turn. Build that watermill for next turn. Keep getting inquiry. Council. Another Kushai, but we do not have food for it right now. Council the turn. Okay. Not bad. We're targeting Mangonels. Definitely need more wood and stuff. Ballistas might be worth building. Pierce's rapid fire is 100% attack versus infantry. Get a couple ballistas. That will be really good to get against his attacking units. So what to take ballista? Take iron instead of stone. So just need to get that wood up and running. And then just to check, what do Mangonels take? They take even more wood and stone. So, laws. He's got epic slavery, constitution, passage, legal code. Legal code is here. And I know he has horsemen, so I guess it's a question of, do we go cartography into ballistics, or do we take martial code and go for barding? We do have steel. It's 2,500 science now total, where this is 2,100. I think cataphracts are just so strong. I would rather have cataphracts and be slowly pushed back with his Mangonels, and cataphracts also counter Mangonels. So I think I would much rather have... Yeah, I think I'd rather have martial code first. If we don't get it, we don't get barding. After we get martial code, we can do cartography. It's a pretty quick tech, and then maybe we'll have the choice of ballistics and barding. But I think even if I had the choice of ballistics and barding right now, I would take barding, because like you can't attack into cataphracts. So yeah, I think, and the original plan was cataphracts. Realized that as I'm recording this, the patch hit, so the tech cost is way up. But my original plan was go for cataphracts. So I think I'm going to stick with that plan here. And I also have a bunch of horse. So I don't think I have that many onagers. I have 4 onagers. Where I have 1, 2, 3. I have 6 horse. Because I've lost a bunch. It looks like I have 1 more being built. And then a Kushite. So all those horse can become kata. So always try to target things that you can upgrade more units. So right now I have more horses I can upgrade. I might lose this one. Horses are also just way better for my economy. I have lots of food and steel, which is what I was building for. I'm short on wood and stone, which is what onagers and mansionals need. Okay, so yeah, let's go all in on this martial code plan. Get 120 science here. So increase pumping pretty well. We could spend civics for it. Is there an orator governor so we can play stupid? There is. We could swap here and then hurry with orders with Incree. It'll be 8 orders each turn. Something to consider 2 turns from now. I don't have the orders to swap now. Okay, let's end here.
Okay, turn 84. Lost 4 units. I don't remember if we committed to 4 or committed to 3. Some tutoring is done. Our new ambassador, severely ill. She's there for 2 turns. We're ill. Four pop-ups. Okay, the units that died look like the units that we were expecting to die. Can decide how much more we commit into that. A road with another trub. It's got some good military production to be able to shit out all these onagers every turn, as well as these million Kushite calves. Alright, what are the pop-ups? Governor of Valencia. I believe the city is constantly spamming Hystastus. Seems good. The king consort has died. That sucks. Is he doing something? He was a schemer. He probably wasn't doing anything. Commander or tactician for 3rd in line? Commander. Better stats off the tactician, but better combat unit off the commander. Better for science, to be clear. Alright, and a tech option here. Alright, we'll have to figure out how much attacking we think we're doing. Discovered portcullis. I swear to God we had cartography already. Apparently we didn't. I mean, this is the one we're grabbing, right? Does that say free battering ram? Isn't a battering ram a unique unit for a different faction? Am I imagining this? What's my discard pile? I don't know if I can see one-time use discard pile. What did we just get? We just got portcullis. Oh, I kind of want to see this. I'm probably going to undo this in a second, but I want to see the free battering ram pop up. Wasn't there? I wonder if that's a bug or not. Anyway. Cartography is where we want to be. Get an inquiry finishing next turn. We have the option of a spy master now. So tacticians make decent spy masters. Does that change our thoughts about her? What do the stats do? Courage is discontent. Does not. Wisdom is science. And discipline is orders. So she'd actually be a halfway okay spy master. I don't think we can spare an influence action for her, sadly, but we will eventually be able to. If we promote her to tactician. What's doing family opinion? Charisma. This is almost perfect though, right? Fairly young schemer with both family opinion and science. Now, the only issue is we're going to need schemers now. Like the whole point of taking this ability is to agent networks, which are now, right? So let's start that process, which looks like this, I think. Why can't I create agent network? Requires spy master. Okay. This is okay too. Scholar leader of this faction. Scholars can govern is the only thing, and we tend to want governors by this faction, although currently full on governors. Do we have any elaborate plans for today? No, not really. I missed the family opinion off the other one. We're gonna take a huge family opinion hit when our ambassador dies, which is gonna be next turn. I think Princess will probably end up being ambassador until the leadership change. So it'd be nice to get that other 20 that we're losing on somebody with some charisma. Just don't really want to commit schemers. Like, you never have enough schemers once you have actual agent networks up, because the schemers are the only ones that give you any yields. Yeah, we've got like 2 in the entire empire. Fulvia would be decent for this as well, but not amazing. No family opinion. This woman is too old. It's good science till she dies. Who is she? Can we afford to spend 100 civics for a little bit of extra science for a turn? Maybe. I mean, she's not currently ill. She just won't last long. Woman has 10 wisdom. She's not doing anything. Feels like a real shame. All right. All right. Can we make our agent network now? My options are Thonus or Moreau. We want Moreau here. Can I not apply them immediately? I can. Alright, so we wish to slap agents into all of his cities for yields. It's going to be lower yields from these ones, but it's going to take a bunch of turns to get deeper into the area. So let's grab these. Can we commit our scientists yet? It's a good question. we have any other kids to tutor? She's 18, so apparently done tutoring. 19. Looks a lot older than 19. It's the beard. And anyone in the tree that we can tutor? 12, 13. Yes. The answer is yes. There's more people to tutor. Our cousins' kids. This girl's 10. So actually we have a ton of people we'd happy to add stats to. So I may not wish to commit the agent quite yet. Take a different schemer. Oh, right. I don't want to put Fulvia in anyways. I want the schemers. Man, you look at that army, it almost looks reasonable. Okay, we are one turn off needing one of these workers. So one of these workers needs to come back. Where is that going to be built? Wants to be touching 2, so it's right there. I guess I don't know yet if we're going to be doing military, and we should make that decision before I spend actions anywhere else. Trading Hestastus for horsemen. How does that sound production-wise? $100 military production. What's a Hestastus cost? It doesn't unlock on this tree, so it's harder to see. I think I can still see it in here. 120? Really? So it's a down trade? Uh-oh. I absolutely thought I was up trading in terms of time. I do have an attack here. Forest makes it a lot harder for his Kushites to just wreck us. So what you're telling me is I need some better units. Who knew? Who knew? How many would it take? 2.5. 5. It takes 4 hits to kill that. It's only 4, so that doesn't help. We aren't looking so healthy over here either. I wonder if I idle heal on forts, or if it's only my own terrain. I don't think I want to push here. I think it's asking for trouble. So if that's the case, we just need to make sure we make our military moves. Don't think fierce is where we want to be. Doesn't initially have a promotion, although we could promote it. Strike's a pretty good one for a horse unit. Oh, it's not strike, that's focus. This is okay versus the army comp he runs. It's not quite as good. Alright, finish the decree. We probably want another decree. finished a courthouse. So lumber mills are a real thing in the city, as are... I mean, the next one isn't available right now. Stronghold is available. Stronghold for orders is probably where we want to be. Right there, I assume. It's not perfect. Ideally, it'd be there. So we build first is like a barracks into a stronghold. I don't know if I want to spend that much time there. The other thing to do would be to make this culture go up faster to get a next level of courthouse, or to invest. We could even invest in that courthouse as a specialist. Do we lose our leader here again? No, we have a scholar in there. So what is this worth, timing-wise? 3 years? For another 2? It's worth thinking about, actually. Are there any adjacencies for courthouses? I don't think so, but let's find out. Oops. And what's the enables scribe, enables ministry? Ministry requires strong culture, though. What else for workers? Another lumber mill in here is a pretty good investment. That's what I just built, right? It's final military production for the Shrine of Vulcan. Decide about the 2 units in there. So we finished a stronghold in here. Don't really need mines. Kind of need culture. Tempted to get this grove going, although it might not really matter. It's a barracks. We want another barracks in here, right? We want it on that tile. It's the wrong faction, so it's a wasted worker production time. The city's about to hit strong culture too. How many years? 5. I think I like this in a clear for next turn. I think I like a lumber mill in here. The intent to... This one has double adjacency as opposed to single. An attempt to be around here in 5 years. So if we do one of those and one of those, that's perfect. I was trying to figure out why it was 2 years. We've got a builder in there. Be nice if that stays for the Citadel. Settler here. I have a horse-baned unit over here at all. I've got one that could be taken for 90. No, basically. Can take 2 for 2 promotions. That's a next turn thing. It's really just this worker. The lumber is somewhere else. I want to wait on the garrison. Maybe. Do want the orders off the other one. I have the stone. Also look at a wonder of any sort. Colossus is strong. City's almost strong culture. Could lighthouse it now. 300 stone's a lot. Or 300 iron into 800 iron back to back is a lot when I'm spending iron so aggressively. So what's the other thing we can do? We can infiltrate his territory for 400. I don't know if I care though. I might care. We can do some city pacification off. I think it's the ambassador does it. No, it's probably our chancellor. Chancellor's internal stuff, right? We can't pacify. Don't lie to me. So where does the last one of these bin? Should be the Fabius family. This needs to be another horse. Don't think I want to rush it. New barracks is in this city. How are we going to push into this or defend ourselves here? Building a lot of military, but it's not particularly applicable to this. I think we invest in the specialist. And I think it's barracks into. And just flag this as stronghold. Okay, running out of decisions to make. I could bring back both these workers. Barracks seems okay. I think I would like a Colossus in here. Means I need to get some iron going. Not sure where I'm gonna have the worker time to do that. Suppose that this worker. But I'm not gonna build barracks. Kind of feel like I should inquiry until I can't inquiry anymore. Then I should barracks. Delver will help a little bit for that. It was a promotion this turn. Or ill. Ugh. So then it's tutoring kids outside of our line. And we have an option here. Serfdom colonies, 2, 3. We have 6. Are either of these useful to me? Not really. Faction opinion, 20 for either. Are we really taking no combat actions? Besides movement to the front, obviously. I think I want to sneak this settler closer. Kind of want that settler. Should hide this unit. Promote it. Horsebane. Have the ability to rush specialists if we want in a couple locations. Orator rushes projects with orders, right? So we could rush another inquiry. Trying to tech my way out of this problem, but I'm not sure we're gonna have time. There's a lot of pressure being put on that city. Let's tutor some of the upcoming crop. Seems like people of this faction are particularly valuable. I don't think the other one is back yet. Still tutoring the direct heirs. Okay. And I guess I should remind myself I will forget about that. How many turns? 2 before this can happen. Done in 2 years, done in 3 years, so. All right, all of our workers taken care of. We think about repositioning military a little bit, and I've got that settler to think about. And other than that, everybody's doing the things they can do, right? Yeah. Wasted decree, I guess. So we can rush with orders here. 15. Brings us to 3. It's almost perfect. Do we want to sneak in any... Well, it's not sneaking in at this point. Do we want to upgrade any random... I have a governor in almost every city. That's kind of impressive. Do we want to upgrade any random specialists in the judge locations? So our judges are here and there. Could rush a Lux, but I think our families are pretty content with luxuries right now. Like another wine doesn't necessarily get us anywhere. The culture relevant. I mean, eventually we could get this into making... the 2-2. It's not military production though. So he doesn't have barrackses. It's awkward. Yeah, losing those workers hurt a little bit, didn't it? Okay. I need these horses for right now. The 1 spear probably isn't entirely relevant. Should move this unit up. Didn't know I hadn't, honestly. And this scout could have gone up, but we can do that next turn. Probably should rush a officer type thing here. All right, let's send it back.